Welcome to BuffaloWriter.com. Another in a series of 2.5-minute videos. Done about 7 or 8 videos so far, and I think one made it in under the 2.5-minute cut. So, and I know today I'm not even going to get close, so I may have to admit defeat in that concept. I'm going to do a series of videos on the stock market. Today is video number 1. Going to do 3, maybe 4 of them. And I'm going to read from the copy because I want to make sure I cover all the points, so I'm not going to wing it in my usual winning fashion, so you'll have to bear with me, okay? Now, why am I doing a series of videos on the stock market? Because the market interests me. The interest began in 2000, 2002. I lost half my money. It was a bloodbath. I was in shock. When I recovered from the shock, I made a vow. I said, this isn't going to happen again. Okay? I didn't forsake the market, like some of my friends for whom that word, market, had become a curse, never again to form upon the lips. I didn't do that. I still believed in the market. Was it the market's fault I'd lost half my money? No. Now, I'm going to make 3 observations about the stock market. Observation number 1. To learn how to operate in the market, it can only be done in one way. The way I did it, by losing my money. They don't teach that at Harvard, okay? But that is a lesson you will never forget. Observation number 2. Everyone is a hero in a bull market. If you can't make money in a bull market, you need your head examined. The problems begin in a downturn, when all that money you made starts to evaporate. That's what separates the men from the boys. Who loses the least in the downturn? And there's always a downturn, a bear market. That's as certain as night follows day, or the ebb and flow of the tide. Observation number 3. There's a word called system. Every investor worth being called an investor has a system. A set of rules he applies to his activities in the market. There are 2 kinds of rules. There are buy rules and sell rules. And it's the sell rules that are by far the most important. Right now, you have all these people out there in stock market land participating in a bloodbath that's been going on for 14 months. Why? Why are they participating in this bloodbath? Because they don't have a system. And while we're on this subject of systems, when your brother-in-law's dentist gives him a hot stock tip, and if it wasn't hot, it wouldn't be a tip, right? And your brother-in-law passes that tip along to you, that's not a system, okay? Or when you read about some hot new company in the New York Times or the Wall Street Journal, you're overcome by this lust to buy that stock, that's not a system, okay? Now, as one writer has put it very well, if everybody gets on the same end of the seesaw's not going up, you know? Remember that one, okay? Now, I'm finished with this video, almost. I have two questions for you. Question number one. As a responsible, hardworking member of the middle class, what's your highest priority in life? Your children. They grow up, and as they grow up, you watch them like a hawk. Nothing they do escapes your attention. It's an obsession. Question number two. What's your second highest priority in life? It's a 5-letter word beginning with M. Your life savings. That you've worked like a dog for 30 or 40 years to retire upon. Now, do you watch your life savings like a hawk? The same way you watch your children? With as much scrutiny, as carefully, as obsessively as you watch your kids? That's the end of the video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in a couple of weeks.